Hi everybody, this is Abby with Scrappin' Abby, and I just have a quick video to share some goodies with all of you. I went to the Dollar Tree after work today and just picked up a couple things. I went there for one thing, which was these glass sugar dispensers, and I found a few extra goodies. I'll show you guys those in just a moment. I did a video a few weeks ago from some items I purchased off HSN from Maya Road, and I purchased their 5-pack bundle they had of their twine cording. Sorry for the glare. And I wanted kind of a cool way to store these in my craft room. Now I know this is not a unique idea or original idea. I've seen this on Pinterest and some different websites and things like that. But I just wanted to get these from the Dollar Tree because they're just $1. So this would be kind of a cute way. So I just wanted to share that with you guys what I did. And I have the 5 different colors that I've cording that I picked up. And it's really nice because you can just pull out the length you want and length you need, and then it keeps it really nice and tidy. So that's just kind of a little storage solution I picked up for for $5 because I bought 5. And then while I was walking through the aisles, because heaven forbid I just go there for just exactly what I went there for, because you never know what you're going to find, and this trip did not disappoint. So what I found in the frame aisle, these weren't there the last time I was at my Dollar Tree. These are some magnetic photo frames, and there's 2 in a pack, and they have different styles, and I apologize for the glare. They have it in this kind of copper, and then they have it in this silver. And they're different styles of frames as well, not those 2 of course, but this one here, this is just more of the 2 square, and then this one, this frame is more of a decorative type of frame. So the reason I wanted to grab these, and then it is in the silver, is because these, even though there's a magnet on the back, and I'll go ahead and pop one open to show you guys, I instantly thought of a mixed media project when I saw these. Let me grab my scissors real quick. Sorry, I should have had these open before I started recording. And I just think these would just be a cute idea because you can put modeling paste on these. You can put craft paint on them, and they're just, plastic frames because they're, of course, just from the Dollar Tree. And that's the magnet strip they have inside there. So you could peel that off if you wanted or leave it. But these would just be really cool to use on a project. I mean, good grief, even stacking them just like this, layered and raising this up like on a canvas or something like that. And just imagine the detail of, it's kind of like when you shabby up furniture and you spray paint it or just use, brush paint and then you sand it off. That would just be such a cool look, I think. So I thought that was a pretty good price, 2 for $1. So I, wanted to grab a few of those. So I did that. And then I'm also creating a project for a challenge, and on a blog I came across, and I don't, off the top of my head, I can't remember what the name of the blog. It's one of my design team sisters from 3 Girl Jam is on this other design team that's hosting the challenge. And so I was looking at her blog and I came across it and I was like, oh, I want to participate. So I'll put a link to the challenge I'm talking about in the video description below. So if you guys want to participate, you certainly can. And the challenge was to create a card. I think it was I don't know if it was necessarily a theme, like a thank you card or anything like that. I'll have to double check because I looked at this pretty late last night on the iPad when I was trying to fall asleep. So, but the thing is, you're supposed to use office products on your card that you create. So I have quite a bit of that kind of stuff because I like to use different items on my crafting projects and things like that. But I was walking through the aisle at the Dollar Tree and I came across these, and these are some erasers. I bought 2 packs because I thought they were really cool colors, and I'll pop one open for you guys just so you can kind of see because it's got this glare on it. They had them in all different kinds of styles and colors, like blacks and reds and whites and pinks and things like that, but I really wanted to kind of go with a certain color scheme for my project. So even though these are erasers, obviously you can put these on a project, and that's what I'm going to do. So if anybody's watching this before the challenge is over, don't take my idea. Just kidding. Anyway, so these are what I'm going to be using on the project, just, because it's an office item, because it's an eraser, and then I have some other things I'm going to be using too. And I'll show you the other item I came across, which I thought was really cool. For those of you who don't know, my education is in nursing. I used to nurse for a OBGYN office in my town, and then for the last 8 years I switched careers completely, and I'm the administrative assistant for my tech department at my school district. So when I came across these keyboard keys that were also in the same packaging, these are also erasers. I thought these were just so awesome because you know, it's kind of like along the lines of what my job is, technology. And so I'm going to incorporate these in the card somehow as well. Not all of them, just parts of them, so I can save them for another project. And then I'm not going to give away all my secrets, but I'm going to be using these little standard rubber bands in the project too. So I'll do a video of the card once I get it completed, so you guys can see how I incorporated, you know, the rubber bands. I almost said band-aids. How I incorporated the erasers, rubber bands, and then the black, you know, keyboard erasers into my project. So I got the idea swimming around in my head. My plan is to get it done tomorrow. We'll see. It's Friday night, so we'll see how, you know, my day goes tomorrow. And then, not that this is any earth-shattering object either, but I just picked up this bag of sand at the Dollar Tree because I wanted to get some more of this so I could put it in with my gesso and my modeling paste and things like that, so I could use it for some texture on some projects. So that's kind of what I did there. And then I think I got a couple other things, but they're nothing major, just a larger stapler. Because I use the tiny Tatcher all the time, and I wanted to get just a bigger stapler so I could, you know, staple a little bit farther in on some of my projects. So I just grabbed just a cheapo stapler from Weimar. It was like $8 or something, so that's not really very exciting. But anyway, so those are my little goodies that I found today. And like I said, be sure to check back on the project I'm going to be using with office supplies, and then I'll try to whip up some projects using some of the frames too, just to kind of show you guys how you can, you know, use the Dollar Tree finds to create some really cool projects, especially if you're like on a, you know, crafting budget or something like that. These are, you know, something you probably find online for way more than $1, especially getting 2 for $1. So this is kind of a cool way to, you know, check out some items at your local Dollar Tree, or I've heard some people call it a Dollar General. It must just be what part of the state you live in, but for me it's a Dollar Tree. So anyway, and then just a little you know, inexpensive crafting storage idea as well, which I know, like I said, is not, you know, new because I've seen it out there before, but just in case somebody's watching my video and hasn't seen this idea yet, you know, there's an idea for you to store some of your twine and different cordings and things like that. So be sure to come back for another Scrappin' Abby video, and I will see you guys next time. Happy crafting!